Hi, my name is Bylone. I'm the first Selectman here in Colchester, and today is April 13th, 2020. I just want to have a little conversation about some things that we could be doing to help flatten the curve and decrease the spread of COVID-19, a virus that has come into our community. We do have 8 people who have tested positive, but as we've been saying all along, that does not represent the total number of people who may have the disease, because we are only testing people that we believe to be positive, and in addition, you can be contagious for several days prior to developing any symptoms. So my ask from you is that you do a self-assessment on a daily basis. Take your temperature, assess yourself for shortness of breath, change in taste, change in smell, increasing fatigue, a dry cough. These are all symptoms that have been associated with COVID. And if you have those, then you should call your primary care doctor and discuss it with them to see whether or not they think that you would be high suspect and that you should get a test, or if you should quarantine. The second thing is that if you are sick, please stay home. Please do not go out, because we have people in the community, because symptoms don't start for a couple days after you could actually be contagious. We have people that are in the community that are potentially able to transfer the disease to other people. And the whole goal from the beginning has been to flatten that curve and to make sure that no one gets exposed that doesn't need to be. If you do go out, if you're healthy and you do go out, please only go out for essentials and wear a mask. This protects others from you. It does not protect you from them unless you have an N95 mask, which are pretty much a very short supply and only available to healthcare workers at this point. So if you're wearing a cloth mask or a bandana or just a plain surgical mask, the purpose of wearing that is to protect others from you, not for you to be protected from others. Have hand sanitizer with you and use it if you've touched any surfaces that may be contaminated. If you wear gloves, the gloves only protect you from that surface. But if you wear the gloves and then you touch multiple things, you're just spreading. If the gloves get contaminated, you're spreading that to other surfaces. Areas that get a lot of public use that we've been encouraging people to be extremely cautious about are gas pumps, ATM machines, things where many people are touching the same thing and not getting sanitized in between. So if you have hand sanitizer with you, or if you have a pair of gloves that you use while you pump the gas, and make sure to take them off before you get back in the car, that's really great. But if you choose to wear gloves, remember that they're protecting you from contamination, and you want to be very careful on how you take them off so you don't cross-contaminate yourself. Social distancing and hand washing are still the number one two best preventative measures for us preventing ourselves from becoming contaminated and also from contaminating others. So we look at masks and gloves and lots of other things that we can do, but the truth is if we could social distance and make sure that we wash our hands, keeping our hands away from our face, those areas like our mouth and our nose where the virus, if it's on our hands, could end up contaminating us, that's the best strategy. In town, we're really working to create the safest environment possible. And I'm working with a lot of the local businesses to try to help them to be successful. Some of them are really frustrated because they feel like they can't control the customers. When you come in, you get too close to each other, you're not following the directions. And so please help as best as you can to go along with the inconvenient strategies that have been put out there that are all designed to create a safe environment for all of us. If you do go out, assess the environment you're in. And if you don't feel comfortable, walk away. If you're in a situation and you don't think someone is using the proper precautions to prepare something that you're about to take home, to buy to eat, or a meal to consume, then refuse it and let them know why. This is a time when we need to make sure that we stick up for ourselves, as well as make a safe environment for everyone else. So those are my asks for you today. And then I guess my last thing is make sure that you take care of yourself. We're all stressed at this point. It's been going on for a while. There doesn't look like there's an immediate end in the future. We still got a few more weeks of this at least. Let's make sure that we do as much as we can to heal ourselves and to keep ourselves in the best place possible. And I know today is a pretty yucky day out there with high winds and rain. Probably not the best day to go out for a walk. But if you can, get yourself out and enjoy the sunshine when we have it. Hopefully you had a nice weekend over Easter. But reach out to some people that maybe you have some concerns about. It's good to hear another person's voice rather than just texting or emailing. But make sure that you're taking good care of yourself, because when we get to the other side, we want to have a big celebration, and we want everybody to be the best person they can be when we get there. So that's all for today. And I thank you for your support and for doing everything you can to make Colchester the best it can be, and that includes the safest place that it can be.